What would your father do in the car that would frighten you?
He would put his knees on the steering wheel and steer the car toward the side of the road, usually a big ditch or a big fall-off drop, and tell me he wasn't going to turn the wheel.
And what would happen?
And the car would be going right toward the side of the road off the cliff or the ditch.
Would your mother be in the car when he was doing this?
Sometimes.
How would you react to him doing that?
I would be screaming and saying, turn the car, and he'd be playing with his knees and not turning the car. Basically, he was waiting for me to turn the car at one point.
Wait, he was waiting for you to... How were you going to do that?
To grab the steering wheel.
Were you sitting in front?
Sometimes I was sitting in front, sometimes I was sitting in the back seat, and I'd jump over and I would grab the steering wheel. I knew eventually that all I had to do was grab the steering wheel and he would turn the car, that he was just waiting to see how long I would go before we went into the ditch.
So why didn't you do it right away?
Because I wanted my dad to be proud of me, and I wanted to make him seem like I was brave and that I could do this and I didn't have to turn the steering wheel and that I wasn't afraid.
But you always did, didn't you?
Oh yes, I eventually always did.
If you hadn't turned the steering wheel, do you think your father would have driven the car into the ditch, or do you think he would have stopped it?
Oh, he would have stopped. I mean, I didn't think so at the time, but I know now he would have stopped.
So what made you scream and grab the steering wheel?
Because he would get too close to the ditch, and I would think that he was really going to go into the ditch. And so I would scream, either jump over the seat or just grab the steering wheel and try to turn it.
Now, did your mother ever stop this when she was in the car?
No.
And how did it make you feel, this experience? Was this pleasant?
No, it scared me.
And did your father do this more than once?
Yes, he did it many times.
And did it scare you less each time?
It didn't scare me as much as the first time or the second time, but as we started getting close to the ditch, it got really scary because I thought he was really going to go into the ditch when I was there.
What period of years did your father do this, driving with his knees towards the ditch trick?
When I was 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it went on for quite a while.
Yeah, whenever he felt like it.
And every time it happened, was it the same kind of experience for you?
Yes.